Hi, I'm Bryce and I'm with Utah Trikes, and today I'm going to be giving an instruction on how to operate this quad. First, we're going to turn the power on. Since two Velociraptors are wired up to one throttle, you're going to need to turn the right bank of batteries on first. You know it's on when the red light on the Velociraptor clicks on. Then turn the left batteries on. If you do it vice versa, and turn the left batteries on first, the system is going to want to coast forward just a little bit. The throttle is located on the driver handlebar here. By moving this forward, you're going to accelerate. The front drivers are equipped with Metropolis Drives. To switch gears on your Metropolis Drive, you're going to want to rotate the SRAM X5 shifter forward and back. The main drive chain that goes between the rear differential and the rear jack shaft can be tensioned by moving this idler back and forth in the slot. The chains located between the rear jack shaft and the NuVinci 360 can be tensioned by moving these idlers up and down. To move these idlers up and down, you're going to want to loosen each screw, and it's going to pivot through the channel. To tension the chain located between the NuVinci and the forward jack shaft, loosen the bolts on the jack shaft clamp and move the entire jack shaft forward. You are also going to need to loosen the bolts on the jack shaft support and retighten them in the proper location. To tension the chain between the forward jack shaft and the EcoSpeed motor, you're going to loosen the bolts that hold the EcoSpeed in place and slide the EcoSpeed forward. To tension the chain located between the EcoSpeed and the rear stokers, you're going to need to adjust the clamp that holds this idler. To do that, loosen this bolt and the bolt located on the other side, and it will pivot forward and back just like the rear idler would on the rear jack shaft. Finally, to adjust the chain between the rear passenger and the forward passenger, you're going to need to do the same thing with this clamp that you did on the rear clamp. Loosen this bolt, and it will pivot back and forth. When you turn a system on, if it flashes one time, then it's in 750 watt mode. If it flashes twice, it's in 1000 watt mode. You're going to need to put each system in the same mode. To remove the battery, push the key in and rotate counterclockwise into the unlock position. Once you've done that, you can pull the battery forward. Be sure to disconnect the wire before you pull the battery all the way out of the housing unit. To remove the rear wheel, you're going to need to remove the nut first. Then the hub will separate from the rotor mount. The wheel will remove without removing the brake or the brake assembly.
The front wheel is a slightly different operation. You open the quick release and remove the cap towards the outside of the wheel. This will then allow you to slide out the inner axle, which will allow the wheel to drop off.